Hi guys, so today I have the 2022 BMW i4 electric Grand Coupe. This one is amazing. This is the eDrive40 model. So that has about 335 horsepower, 0 to 60 time of 5.5 seconds. But just thought I'd come on here and show you a couple of the cool things that I saw and liked about the car. Let's start here with the wheels. These are beautiful aerodynamic 18-inch wheels, and this is the Sport line. You also get the option for an M Sport line, which gives you a more aggressive front bumper and rear fascia, as well as more aggressive looking wheels. And again, this is the eDrive40. You can also get an M50, which also adds more aggressive M Sport styling. So you also notice we have the huge kidney grills here. You do have some air intakes at the bottom to help cool down the battery pack, but everything else is basically for show. You have your full LED headlamps with LED turn signals and LED daytime running lamps. And here's the key, so I can show you what those look like. You also have an LED welcome light carpet, as well as illuminated door handles. These door handles are designed specifically for aerodynamics, which is why they are flush with the surface of the car. You also have power folding mirrors, of course, and just walking around the exterior here for you. So let's take a look at the back. And because it's a 4, like the i4, this is basically a 4 Series Grand Coupe fully electrified. So with the 4 Series Grand Coupe and the i4, you do get a full hatchback or a liftback. So you do get a nice considerable amount of trunk space with pretty good deep storage underneath and deep storage wells on each side with nice nets. You also have 40-20-40 split folding rear seats with folding headrests, and you also have a cargo privacy shade. And because this is a power tailgate with comfort access, you also get the kick to open, kick to close function. Let me see if I can activate it. There we go. There we go. And you also have the beautiful I roundel, which is basically the blue ring here that signifies the BMW i electric division. You also have your rear view camera here. Let's take a look inside. Frameless doors, so you have beautiful lines, you have beautiful ambient lighting. Take a look at that welcome screen. So you also have what are known as BMW i Frozen Blue accents. So on all of the roundels on the vehicle and the start button as well as the shifter, you're going to have that frozen blue accent. You can also get the frozen blue accent as an option on the Sport line with the hockey stick, which is this nice exterior piece of trim right here. This is black Sensatec that is perforated, so this is BMW's leatherette. This is not leather. You can order Vernasca leather as an option. You have 3-zone climate control, a very rare feature these days. Again, here's your 40-20-40 split folding rear seat. You do have a glow-in-the-dark trunk release back there. You also have a pull-down armrest with cup holders. Beautiful ambient lighting that is available in about 7 different colors, I believe. Let's get into the good seat. So this is your standard sports steering wheel. An M Sport steering wheel is available. We have aluminum trim here. This can be substituted for high gloss black or a wood, whether it be in a high gloss or a open pore wood trim. And let's get started by looking at the star of the show, this beautiful curved display This is a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster and a 14-inch touchscreen that runs eDrive8 interface, the eDrive8 interface, which is controlled by this beautiful knob here, which is very, it's seen in all of the new BMWs like the X5s, the 3 Series. So you have it right here. 3 different functions: turn, click, and kick. And then you have your home run buttons, as they're called on CNET. They're called home run buttons, but these are just your shortcuts. You have wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as standard, and multiple different apps available throughout this eDrive8 menu. You do have Spotify integration and SiriusXM integration as standard. And then you also have a head-up display right here. I'm going to see if I can turn that on for you. So we go to Menu. Let's go to Displays and see if we can turn on this head-up display. Okay, there we go. You can see it a little bit. This one will show, this head-up display right here will show your speed, as well as the speed limit of the road that you're on, as well as other functions such as media, driving assistance stuff, etc. And then you can also see the ambient lighting. This is in electrifying blue right now. We can change that. If we go in to the menus again and go to interior lighting, we can change that to any color we want. So they have new colors for this beautiful car. New Era Bronze, Showtime Yellow, Fanatic Pink, just showing you the different choices. Personally, I just leave it with the blue. You also have a power sunroof that is tilting and sliding with a power shade. Always a plus with a power shade. And like I said in the iX video, eDrive8 was all about getting rid of a ton of buttons. So there are no radio presets anymore. A lot of the functions that were able to be done with buttons are now done through the entire screen. So like heated seats are done through here. A lot of the AC functions, most of the AC functions actually are done through here as well. Here we have cup holders, a signal booster in this case. You can order this as a signal booster plus a wireless charger. And if you order the wireless charger, you also get the digital key function. I'll explain that in a bit. You have a USB, a 12-volt socket. In here, you have a USB-C socket and a pretty good amount of space. You have a pretty good-sized glove box, and here's something you don't see every day, a driver's side glove box. That's new. And then you have some pretty good storage in the door bins as well. Let's talk about some of the options now. So this car isn't really that loaded. It's a sport line. Pricing on this starts at about $55. This one's $57. You can order a lot of cool features on this car, like adaptive cruise control, laser light headlamps, surround view cameras, leather seats that are ventilated in the front. You name it, this car probably has it as an option from BMW. Just showing you the interior again. They did a very good job with this interior, and they did a good job allowing, for very good headroom, legroom, and knee room in this car. So let's go over this right here. So these are your light controls and your brightness controls. This is your turn signal stock, of course. Wiper controls. Auto dimming rear view mirror as standard. There's your rear visibility shot right there. Not that great. I mean, I've seen better, but this still isn't that bad. And when you look back here, and especially back here, you do get a good amount of visibility. You have memory seats for the driver. And here are your seat controls right here. They are not up here like they were in the iX. And aside from that, this is basically your standard 4 Series Grand Coupe. The main differences between the i4 Grand Coupe and the 4 Series Grand Coupe is the i4 gets eDrive8. The 4 Series Grand Coupe gets the standard eDrive7, where you will get the standard I mean, shift pod's the same, but the screens will be different on the regular 4 Series Grand Coupe with the internal combustion engine. And then, like I said, this is your shift pod, so you've got basically your shifter, start button, and a couple of other buttons here, like, because this isn't that loaded, this button here would be for your cameras, this button here would be for your adaptive suspension, so a lot of options available. So you just heard that sound, the startup sound. That is actually supposedly composed by Hans Zimmer, the same guy that did the music composition for the Marvel movies. So there's your head-up display again with more stuff this time. That includes a compass right there. You have automatic high beams as standard, like I said, full LED headlamps with LED daytime running lamps and LED turn signals. Laser headlamps are available with LED cornering lamps. Let's take a look again at those headlamps now that I mention it. And you heard that. That is the shutdown noise, also composed by Hans Zimmer. So these are the daytime running lamps. Right there. Light carpet once again. And here's the back. Very, very well done by BMW. Anyway, oh, I forgot. Sort of important. Range. Range on the eDrive40 is about 277 to about 300 miles. M50, we're looking at around 227 to 280 in terms of range. And horsepower for the M50 is about 500 horsepower with a 3.7 second 0 to 60 time. There we go. There's the charger with the level 1, 2, and 3 capabilities. There's your diagram that tells you how to read this light. So, there we go. And that's about it for this i4. Those are a couple of the things I found that were kind of cool, and I hope you learned a little bit from what I learned a little bit. So thanks so much. See you guys soon.